Bentley here from Keystone AEA. I'm going to be launching a series of very short, quick, 3-minute or less videos that will highlight a rule for spelling or for phonics for you to be able to start using with your students right away. A lot of my rules and information are coming from Uncovering the Logic of English by Denise Eide. It's an excellent resource, and that's where most of this information is coming from. So to start you off right away, I'm going to teach you, first of all, one of the most simple and basic rules of the language, and that is teaching this letter C. Most students will identify it as saying the k sound. You also teach them that it makes the s sound, but most people don't know why. What is the difference between the two, and how do you know which one to say or spell? So this is the rule. The rule for C is that C often softens to s when followed by E, I, or Y. Otherwise, C says k. So for example, in the word center, followed by an E, softening it to s. In the word circus, followed by an I, so it says s here. Otherwise, it says the k sound. And such as the word icy, followed by a Y, so it's going to be short to change to the s sound. Another important thing that you can teach kids within their spelling, especially for older kids when they're adding suffixes, is that there are many words that end with the k sound, and when you add a suffix to it, it's going to change the way that it sounds unless you do something to it. So for example, if we are going to go picnicking later on the day for lunch, this sound is going to change to s because it's followed by an I, making that C soft. So what we have to do is add in a K to protect that C and maintain the k sound for picnicking. Same thing here. If you have someone with colic or a baby that's colicky, if you simply add the Y, this might look right for those of you who are used to spelling based on how things look, but this Y will make that C soft. So what we need to do is add the K to protect it so that it says the word colicky. Same thing here for garlic. A lot of people don't think garlicky looks right with a K, but look what's happened based on our phonics rule. If we change garlic to garlicky, this Y is going to soften the C and it's going to say garlicy, which is not correct. So you need to add that K in there. This is how you correctly spell the word garlicky. Last word here is an example for the word mimic. Mimic, for if you're going to be mimicking someone. I know now that the I would change it to a soft C, so I add a K there to make the word mimicking. To start using this rule with your students right away, either through their spelling or their decoding strategies within their reading. Remember that the C always softens to S when followed by an E, I, or Y. Otherwise, it says K.